do the CMC trigger for an AR-15-22. We installed it, and I got a few bits and pieces of me installing it, taking it down. It's a little different in here too. It's with the MP-15-22. In the grip here, there's two springs. One spring holds the pin that holds the rifle together, and the other one holds the safety in place. You gotta be careful when you take it apart. You got two springs and two pins, but I unscrewed it slowly, and when I just had enough there to remove the safety, I removed the safety. It's supposed to be a 3.5 pound trigger in there now, 3.5 pound CMC trigger. We'll see. I was kind of disappointed. I called the manufacturer up weeks ago and asked if they would send me out a trigger to test, to evaluate, and I haven't heard anything back from them. I called them once, and I talked to somebody on the phone, and they said they were going to send me out. No, they said they were considering it. I'm not going to lie on anybody. They said they were considering it, and they never contacted me back, and I just said to hell with them. And I got one through one of my other sponsors, gave me it. So that's the thing with the CMC trigger. But they say they work okay in here. I watched a lot of YouTube videos like everybody else does, and it shows on there that they're supposed to be decent triggers. They're supposed to work okay with the 15-22. So I'll go in there. I got a few things in there showing how to do it. I can't really go into too much details anymore with YouTube and the way they are with putting guns together or whatever. So I showed you bits and pieces of it. Basically, is you take off the top receiver, or I mean the top portion of the AR, and you're just using the bottom portion. And it's very straightforward. It's just pushing the pins out. You'll see. I'll show you a little bit of it now. We got the 3.5 pound trigger already in there. I had to loosen up the grips to take it out. A lot of stuff I can't show you on the YouTube, so I'm just going to break up into certain sections where I'm not showing you. I put the trigger in there. We'll put it on safe. I'll have to stick the two pins in there next and put the screws in. I'll come back. Yeah, a lot of this stuff came in here was pretty oily, so I wiped it off with a paper towel. I'm going to go over it with an alcohol wipe. Oh shucks. I'm going to lose everything on this. Man, these things, and they're slick. Wipe that one down. I'll wipe this one down with a little alcohol. I'll wipe off these. At least they give you the wrenches and stuff to put it together with. Okay. Alright. So we're going to put the pins in. Try to line it up. That's one pin. There's the other pin. They're a little bit short. They tell you to get the Smith & Wesson one, but I've seen people do with these before too. What I'm going to do, I'm going to order the Smith & Wesson pins, but I'm going to use these pins for now. And we're just going to put the screws in. Like I said, let me turn it off, put the screws in. Okay, we got the screws in there. We got the trigger in there. We got the housing on there. We got the... I'm going to check to make sure it's on safe now. It's not going nowhere. Click it up on fire. It works. And stuff. So, very much. You just touch it, it's going to go. Oh, there it goes. It flew up on me. Got away from me. Well, I tell you what we could do while we got here. Let's just see. I'll just hold my finger here. Maybe that won't be too smart of a deal neither. I'll just hold on. We'll see how much of a break there is before it breaks. How many pounds it is. So I got the trigger gauge out. And we got it on 0. We got it on safe, so I'm going to put it on fire. I'm going to hold my finger up here so it won't stop it. We'll just test it out and see how many pounds it is. Oh shit, got away from me that time. it says it's 2.5 pounds. That seems pretty wild. Let me see if I can hold it back again. Let me try it again. Same thing, about 2.5 pounds. Those will be 3 pounds. Well, we'll see once we get the rifle all together and stuff. But we got it here now, and it's in there. It looks pretty cool. It's pretty. And the safe works and everything, so everything's cool. Let me put the top back on, and hopefully I'll get out there and give it a test run to make sure it works. Okay. And like always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the little bell on there so you get notified when a new video comes out. And leave a comment if you like. Thanks again.